Jim, I know this is your show, but this has been sent to me by a bunch of the listeners. I'm very curious your thoughts. Have you seen what Mercedes Mone is up to?
Thankfully, no. But is she up to another position somewhere where we can get her off the television?
Well, on her official website, this is the link that's been sent to me. Let's be text buddies. It's an image of her, seemingly in the middle of her little dance. And it has some examples here. Someone said, "Hi, Mercedes. Is Snoop Dogg really your cousin? When did you talk to him last?" And as a response here, "He is. I saw him in New York City. We had dinner and talked fam." "Hi, Mercedes. What are you doing today?" "I'm with my dog trainer trying to potty train Bugs Bunny." "Mercedes, were you really hurt in your match with Momo?" "100%. Her kicks bruised my throat and I couldn't speak for 2 days." Now you may be asking yourself, what the hell is this?
What is this?
For
Is
only-
what I was about to ask you.
For just $99.99 a month, my super fans have always been my super friends. Now, like friends, they could text me directly and privately. I'm
What?
so excited to finally be able to connect this way. Sign up and text me now. This is exclusive, one-on-one, personal, and private. You get a private number that only super
How
fans can
fucking
use.
private is it when it's open to anybody that will pay?
Is it even hers at AI? But you get a private number that only her super fans can use. Spots are extremely limited, so if you want to chat with her directly, don't wait. Make this happen. Be the first to know with Mone Magazine. Wait, hold on. Let me.
What?
I added magazine. It just says Mone Mag. Sign up to get exclusive news, insights, and updates delivered straight to your inbox 1 full week before they go live on our website. Mone Mag seems to be a different thing. The listeners have been dying to know your thoughts on a wrestler, or specifically Mercedes Mone, charging $100 a month to allegedly
To text?
exchange texts with people, yes. And by the way, should we do this? This seems like easy money.
Well, no, because I'm not learning to text for any amount of money.
If it's AI, if we could just get AI Jim and AI Brian to respond.
Well, that's what I was about to fucking bring up. Now, it just pump the brakes. How, since I'm not a texter like the kids are, I understand it's a big deal to some people. But how do you know that it's even her? It's like when I've done cameos, I can understand that in terms of that it's me. I'm standing there talking to you or talking about people that you have told me about, whatever they're. I mean, they may be able to AI that now, but I didn't when I was doing the cameos and wouldn't. But how do you know that this is the fucking... What do you...
I'm looking at the previous covers, the front covers of Mone Mag. Hold on, let me send you this link.
Lord.
I had no idea she has a magazine she puts out about herself. I had no idea. Holy shit, how many issues are there?
Are you sending me this so that I can
Puke.
join the club there or read up on her and it'll change my mind somehow?
I just need a second person to see this. I just sent you a link. It should be there shortly.
Well, answer my question, though. There is literally no way you're a texting person. You know how it works. There's no way that if it's just, you know how this technology works. There's no way if it's just text that you can tell that this is the real person that you are allegedly
unless you like
writing to.
Even if you're saying like send me a picture of yourself, it could be like one picture they send to all the fans who are signing up for $100 a pop to text with alleged Mercedes Mone. I can't get over the fact she has 40 issues of her magazine. Written by Mercedes Mone.
Oh, no. Wouldn't you know who won the pony?
Oh, my God. I had no idea.
Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. I've got the link. Mercedes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Her name just slides right in. She thinks a lot of herself, doesn't she?
It seems so.
Mone. No, certainly to God, these are not all magazines devoted to her that they have produced somehow.
Well, a digital magazine. I don't think they're printing anything. I can't imagine they're printing anything. I know what that.
Well, who's going to? Is this an entire? I'm afraid to click on it. Will it cost me anything?
It won't cost you anything, except dignity.
I've clicked on one of them, and her. Oh, issue 19. And then there's more pictures with, I guess these are stories. What the fuck? This is just her and her friends standing next to a tree. What is going on here? Oh, it doesn't give you the whole goddamn. Well, I guess it. Hold on.
And she's really figured out how to shake down the fans. I got to give her credit.
It's a picture of her under a tree and a one paragraph story that she wrote about her experience under the tree.
Oh, well, post view, 73 people looked at this, so maybe she's not getting
My assistant and I took an Uber to this amazing 5-mile hike. When we were finished, though, we ended up having to walk another 5 miles to a little motel for help. We had no cell service and we're an hour and a half from our hotel. So these dumb douchebags hop in somebody else's fucking car and get driven to drive 5 miles through the woods or to walk 5 miles through the woods. And when they get finished, though, they realize, well, we're 5 miles out in the fucking woods. And they got to walk another 5 miles to find somebody that can help them get back an hour and a half back to their hotel. Oh, but the housekeeper's son was so nice. He picked me and my assistant up. Good fucking job her assistant is doing. What's she assisting with?
Hey, that poor assistant got dragged on a hike. You think she wanted to go on that?
And drove us all the way back himself, saving us the $500 we would have had to pay for a car service.
That's 5 text messages.
So, but wait a minute. Besides the fact that they just willy-nilly went out in the woods on foot, $500 away from their goddamn hotel, they get in a car with the housekeeper's son. Who was that, Anthony Perkins? At this little fucking motel? The fuck?
Norman!
What's the matter with Norman, can you take him?
Well,
that's the magazine, folks. There you go.
She has, like I said, certainly figured out how to shake down the fans. And unfortunately, I'm looking at another one here, only 110 post views. So she may be producing content, but it doesn't mean it's being consumed by more than 110 people.
I bet you we just got her some attention.
Oh, what is this?
Christ.
Wrestle, Snow Days, and Newbie Culture from the same issue you did. My team and I were talking about the recent... My team? Why do you have a team? You don't draw any money.
She's got a team to get her out of the woods.
My team and I were talking about the recent hurricane that hit my home state of Florida. Besides coming up with a new side hustle of tornado food delivery, I was really grateful that my home was fine during the recent storm. This got me thinking about how the weather has affected wrestling shows and traveling to wrestling shows. I was reminded of the time when I, Bailey, Apollo, and a few others literally got stuck in Colorado due to a snowstorm. We had to stay because driving the 6 hours to the next town was too dangerous. That was rare. The term, the show must go on, was probably written for wrestling because I know no other world that lives up to that notion.
What?
Really?
What?
That's
How about the world that it came from? Show business.
That's exactly right.
The fuck? And how is this woman constantly stranded in some type of wilderness? Poor pre-planning leads to piss poor performance.
All right, well,
I can honestly say I have never been stranded against my will in an environment. I've been stranded in a hotel due to weather or things, but I've never been stranded out in the goddamn nature against my will just due to poor planning on my part as to where the fuck I was.
Well, again, if we can get AI Cornette and last, maybe we can make some of this text money. What do you think?
What, you know what it sounds like to me? Like, because you said she's producing it, but is anybody consuming it? You need a platform, Brian.
Oh, sure.
You need somebody behind you. You need some professionals, because apparently if she can't find her way out of the woods, then apparently she's not hiring the right people. So you need professionals behind you if you're going to make money like this. If you want to produce some content or some merchandise, goods and services, things that can be traded for compensation in the form of lucrative financial money, there you go, then go to Shopify. Go to Shopify because that way they will lead you out of the financial woods and into prosperity. And you will respect their prosperity because Shopify, they're powering us on our show shirts now at the various places that you can get them when you click on our YouTube videos or various. They were on the Shop app.
The Shop app, that's right.
The Shop app, that's where all the big boys are. You got to be almost, it's better than the Dow Jones and the S&P, the shits and piss. It's better than ever. It is the.
That's not the.
It's
S&P.
The king shit.
Standard and Poor's, not shit and piss.
No, have you seen it the last month or two? It's shit and piss.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
But Shopify, they're the big boys with the Shop app and the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. 10% of all the e-commerce in the United States from household names like Mattel and Gymshark. They've never been in my household, but some people go to the gym or feed sharks or whatever they do. All the way down to the little folks, the brands just getting started like Mercedes Mone with 73 designated viewers. You can get started with your own design studio, hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify is going to help you build that online store, accelerate your content creation. They've got helpful tools from Owl. You talk about the Owl.
You mean A1, AI.
A1. That's right. They've got helpful A1 tools. Thank you, Linda. They write the product descriptions, the page headlines. They enhance your photography. You've got a marketing team behind you, social media campaigns. Boy, these people, they could have talked Nixon out of Watergate. And Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise. They're going to manage inventory, international shipping, processing returns, and beyond. And all this, you might think, going to cost you a fortune, an arm and a leg. You're going to have to give them your left testicle. No, I tell you no. And once again, I say nay. It's only $1 a month on a trial period. And once that you get on trial and you're found not guilty, then they'll deal with you on a more professional basis. But right now, if you go to shopify.com/JCE, then you can avail yourself of these incredible services and you can see what all is going on with Shopify and how they can make you for only $1 a month on the trial period. And then you will be sold and you will be enamored of their services so that you will then pay any price and then they got you exactly where they want you. So $1 a month trial period and start selling today. Shopify.com/JCE. Brian, this could obviously help Mercedes out with her various situations there with her magazine and her. I'm sure she's going to start her own television station pretty soon.
Well, we'll see. Again, you can create it whatever you want. Will people consume it? And whether it's Mone Mag, or I guess it would be Monet Mag, or anything else.
I think a good old-fashioned Mone Mag from her might probably
whatever
the way to go there to make the most money. Or she could bring back the cigarette advertising. People say, look, the Joe Camel's back on the magazine.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that is indeed what we are going to accuse you of being. We are here to talk about a fine partner for your business, Shopify. As Jim said before, we use it. We're not just talking. We also use Shopify. They power our store. They can power yours. $1 a month to try it out. One more time, Jim, that professional promo code.
Shopify.com/JCE.